Morning everyone, it is Thursday, that's what it is, Thursday today. Welcome back. What we at? 12 degrees, lovely, nice and fresh, 6:53 a.m. Temperature's kind of tapered off a bit, which is great, because by the end of last week, beginning of this week, it was a sweaty boy, too much heat. To run aircon in the shop costs a lot of money. I have 3 units, but I'm reluctant to plug them in or get them fitted. I want to, but at the same time the cost would be monumental to keep the workshop cool. Because we're opening the door all the time, we just let the heat in and the cold air out. So we work with fans, and it is a bit of a killer when it gets really hot. Great end to the day yesterday. Gosh. How many shots of vodka did I have for breakfast? Not enough. Yeah, great end to the day. Got the van plugged in, got it all switched on, and it's working. We also figured out the radio issue. So although Dan was testing everything and saying that the radio had power and it wouldn't turn on, obviously a circuit is needed for power, and there was no earth. So because he was using his test light on the body, it gave the impression that he was getting power and everything was gravy, but there was no earth on the ISO harness. So we connected up an earth yesterday, the radio worked straight away, so that is also fixed. Today we've got a Volvo C70, the cabriolet that we did the Audison install on ages ago. The customer bought their own equipment. Well, he's complaining that the old panels are rattling, so we've got to try and stop the rattle. Which is going to happen with an upgrade in speakers, because you're making everything vibrate, so it's just half a course. So we've got to sort that today, and I think we've got a Renault Master which we've got to fit their own stereo to, and then we're cracking back on with the Merkish, getting that finalised and finished. I want that gone. Now we've got a direction and everything is kind of moving right. We need to just crack on with it and get that finished. Hotel is booked for Gravity. Obviously we're gonna have to take the car and push it in, and then when I've got a bit more time we'll crack on with the engine for it. But other than that, it's off to work, get a coffee, start the day as we mean to go on. Hope you're good, hope you're well. We've had a little burst in subscribers while I was away. Content is coming back. YouTube are doing their usual algorithm thing, where we've had 50 more subscribers, you've got loads more videos and content, loads of comments, but you get less money. God knows. But we shall continue, because you boys like it and I like talking to you, and girls. It's fun. Anyway, to the shop. Batman. See you in a bit.
Morning.
Morning.
God damn. Right, morning everyone. First one's in this morning. It's a Renault Traffic. This is a customer that's been into us very recently. He did have an identical one of these that we put a 160 in, which is that one there. However, that one got written off, so we pulled the radio out and we've just put it in his new one. So we've got the same stuff. Microphone at the top, we've had to get a new one for him because he left it in the other van. New DAB, obviously they're a one use only. USB in the glove box, just in behind there. Again, that's a new one. And then steering control harness is all working as well. So we've got Alex wrecking the joint. Bye. Steering controls on the behind of the steering wheel just there. And then yeah, it's all done. So that's the first one for today. We've got a Volvo that's coming down to have a chat about some stuff later. And then it's back on with the Merkish. So yeah, we will catch up with you. What are you doing?
Nothing. Not what it looks like.
Oh.
Don't get excited.
I was gonna say, we've only got like 7 days, 8 days now, so.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Man. Yeah, it's right. Lotus is going to Gravity, but hang on a minute. We're missing something there. What are you doing? Oh, you're putting the... Oh, okay. I know what you're doing.
What?
Putting gearbox in it, yeah?
No. No, we'll do that by hand.
What do you do with that?
Bike stuff.
Alright then, there you go. Right, we'll catch up with you in a bit. See you soon.
Come on, motherfucker.
Afternoon, everyone. Catch up with us. Watching ASC
Sorry, Clive who?
in the merkish. This is like ASC Inception.
Hello, my dude. End of day. I'm shutting up shop. Dan's gonna go and pick his bike up. Oh, so lots of stuff has happened. The Merc got picked up this morning. The SL guy's super happy. Really chuffed. We've been cracking on with the van, getting more wiring done, figuring out the sounds and stuff and the TV cabling, and then we're kind of like cable tidy, cable route, getting everything sorted. Weirdly, all of these TV cables that run up and down from the TV, so when this thing is dropped, obviously the TV cables are down behind the green thing. When the TV lifts up, they come up with it. There's nowhere for them to go, so literally they can run into the motors and there's nothing stopping them. So we're gonna have to figure out some kind of spring design that comes off that side panel over there to keep the cable away from the track in the middle. That'll be a new thing we've got to try and overcome. But I'm gonna get packed up, I want to take the bike home, enjoy driving it. Now it's all built. I want to enjoy it. I've had a few friends, a few bike people look at it and they're, you know, quite impressed, dead chuffed what I've done, what I've achieved, and I'm happy that I've got it working. It's super cool. So I'm going to get my boots and my jacket on, get off, and I will see you all bright and early tomorrow morning. Ready for some more shenanigans. What are we going tomorrow? Audi A5 Sportback. Let's have it in front of my cameras. And we've got a camper van to fit his own head unit and reversing camera. Fun times. See you all in the morning. Toodle pip. Bye. Hello everyone. Right, okay, so let's have a little catch up. We figured out the audio side of the AV input. Let me just come back to you on this one. So there are various leads running through the center of this thing. Ignore this, it gets knocked off by the drawer when it opens here. But we've basically figured out these leads weren't connected, but if we put on an auxiliary that runs in through an RCA, it then comes down the front into our section here and runs up into the auxiliary there, which is then going into the radio itself. So we've got a kind of splitter affair going on with the RCA phonos. So we've got sound coming out from the TV, which is then allowed to come back when you select auxiliary on the radio in the back here. So we've got sound from the TV, which is then going to be powered into the cabin itself. There are various screens and stuff on this video, on this van, but what they've basically said is they're not interested in everything as long as they get the sound from the TV, which then comes onto the back. We do need to be careful of how the TV shuts, because I say it is trapping cables down here on the motor, so we've got to be careful with that slightly. But we've got our ins and outs, we just need to figure out where they're going to sit on this board, that they're not going to get trapped when the TV comes down, because it locates onto that kind of halfway house bracket down here. So we need kind of like a spring to the left, spring to the right, and then this slot here is going to get tidied up and moved under the center console, which is going to be hidden. And then split charge system goes on the back of the center console, 2 seats go in, and then we've just got to fix down this and basically make sure the cables tuck up here nice and properly. And then it's kind of put it back together. Side step, seats, it's good to go. The majority of it is already done. We're happy with the wiring, it's good to go. So that is it for this thing for today. I'm gonna get off home, cut up a video for you lovely lot. But it's been a long day figuring more stuff out. But we will get there.
Early the next morning.
Morning everyone, welcome to Friday. I'm always smoking crack. Right, Audi A5 in this morning. Alright. Yeah, I get it. Audi A5 in this morning. Think where's front and rear, GPS. Park at the top there, camera just there. And then the rear camera on a roof clip in the rear window, as this one has got the electric tailgate. So we're gonna leave that one alone. Wow, it doesn't come back down by itself. Wow. Poverty spec. I've got to get out and press a button. Wow. No, that's this thing done. So I'm gonna get this part one parked up. We've got a camper that Alex is gonna catch you up on any second now.
Afternoon everyone. Afternoon everyone. Dan saying me some expletives, we'll have to get rid of that. Bell end. So we are starting to put it back together and clean everything. So the rear is pretty much finished now. All of this is back in. We've wiped it all down, got rid of our grubbiness from all of it, and everything is gravy. We've started putting the center console in, getting all the final cable iterations sorted. 2 switches to go into the 2 holes. We are not wiring up the heated seats because they are literally just cables taking a power feed. There's no relays on them, which is just madness, so we're not going to do that, or fuses. But the back is now on. Dan, just go around and start it up. Turn the app on again. Put it on the middle for me.
I'll try and get it to.
But yeah, we've started to get it back together. Put the TV up. So there we go. Cable's now pulling out the way of the metal work on our switch gear. Yay! Happy days. Boxes under the center console here. We're just finalising the supports for that. Yeah, go on, turn it back on. Let's have a little look in there. So this is all finished. We've just tidied and wiped down and clean. Radio is back in. All playing, all lovely.
Did it do it?
Yeah. Yeah, the tables are coming out. Put them away. Both of them are out.
I've pressed one.
You've pressed both.
I've pressed one.
The viewers can see. Alex is a joker. Shut that one again. The radio's not on.
It'll be on black screen because it's on auxiliary.
Oh, okay. But yeah,
black
so
screen when it goes to aux.
get my plug over there as well. That black plug is mine. That needs to come out. But yeah, we're pretty much getting this in, fixed. Last bit of the cabling tidied up down there. Then inverter goes on the back of this thing. Chairs in, cover, phone the guy, it's done. Even Vin Diesel approves. But we're on the home straight. Don't open that one.
We don't open that one, that's the one that's broke.
Sorted. So soon, this bad boy will be all done and dusted and leaving us. We are just making the final iterations and sorting stuff out, but it's good, isn't it?
Will be.
Right. Hello, my dude. End of day. I'm shutting up shop. So lots of stuff has happened. The Merc got picked up this morning. The SL guy's super happy. Really chuffed. But I'm going to get packed up. I want to take the bike home. Enjoy driving it. Now it's all built. I want to enjoy it. I've had a few friends, a few bike people look at it, and they're, you know, quite impressed. They're chuffed what I've done, what I've achieved, and I'm happy that I've got it working. It's super cool. So I'm going to get my boots and my jacket on, get off, and I will see you all bright and early tomorrow morning. Ready for some more shenanigans. Fun times. See you all in the morning. Toodle pip. Bye.